Welcome to Jank Play TCG. My name is Landon, and here we play Jank. And so today I'm going to continue playing the Champions Path deck. This is the one that revolves around the Drednaw that is able to reduce a lot of its damage coming in so that it can survive longer. That's the goal of the deck, and we've seen that it does pretty well, actually. So let's see. What are we playing against today? We've got an Arceus coin, so most likely an Arceus build. The cool thing is that we can negate about 100 damage. If we have everything in play, it's 100. So Arceus with a double turbo attached does 180, so that's only 80 damage that they're doing to us, which can easily be healed or just dealt with because, you know... Oh, do you want to go first? Yes. I think we've been able to go first every time so far. Because 80 damage just is not a lot. It would take, what, 4 attacks? And us not healing any of them, by the way, for it to get to the point of doing that much. Ooh, they are playing Raikou. That's going to be a little scary, if I'm honest. So we will go ahead, Capacious Bucket for 2 Water Energy. We will Ultra Ball the 2 Water Energy. Grab ourselves a Drednaw V, play that down, attach a water energy there, and we will end our turn. I'm not going to play the Escape Rope yet. I want to see what happens next turn. If we, let's say, if we get a Drizzile, we could open up a Melony that could attach, and then we attach and evolve up and all that stuff. So the Arceus may have been kind of sneaky, looking like we're actually playing against a Lugia VStar deck, and this Raikou being a good counter for water Pokemon. So interesting that they chose to play a Capture Energy onto the Raikou. Raikou does not have any colorless energy requirements, so that is kind of hurting it there. I personally would have played the Lumineon, played the Capture Energy onto Lumineon first. That way Lumineon had a way to retreat. Raikou could retreat next turn if they attach another energy. They pull a Marnie out of the deck. This is going to be their supporter for the turn, right? Yeah. They're going to reset our hand, reset their own hand. They've already got 1 Archeops in the discard, so they just want to get their second Archeops and then evolve up. So we did get that Melony. We do have Capacious Bucket. I will Capacious Bucket first to shuffle up the deck because we only played those 2 VMAXs and one of them just went to the bottom of the deck. So playing the Capacious Bucket will hopefully bring it closer to the top and be able to draw it with the Melony. Or we just top deck the sucker. Holy cow! In that case, I'm going to play the Melony first. Draw up, we get a V-Guard energy. How amazing is that? That goes down. We've got the Manaphy too. Might as well play it. Lake Acuity, Capacious Bucket for 2 water energy. And we will quick ball one of them away. And I think we will grab another Sobble. Another Sobble feels good. Yeah, we'll just play that down, and we'll hit end turn. Another Sobble feels good, kind of doubling down on the fact that we will have some sort of shady dealings in the future. You know, next turn we could shady dealings. Even if they KO the active, if they get another Archeops in the discard and get Lugia VStar, we could still... yep, they grabbed another Archeops with their Evolution Incense. We could still shady dealings and move ourselves forward. However, with our Drednaw being able to go 1-hit KO on this Raikou, they probably want to get that out of the active soon, but we can just attach Water Energy, retreat into the Drednaw, and be attacking next turn. So, not too concerning for us. We are right now negating 50 damage from the Raikou with our Drednaw, which is after weakness though. So 220 goes up to 120, goes up to 240, minus the 50 is 190, and our Drednaw could actually survive a hit from Raikou if needed. Now there's the Lugia V-Star. They're going to get the 2 Archeops out this turn, it looks like, and power up this Raikou, and just take 1 prize though. Why did they do that? They attached a second capture energy to the Raikou. Maybe they meant to attach it to the Lugia, but even then they don't have the bench space. They need both those spots for the Archeops. So now the Archeops can attach 3 energy. No, they're retreating the Raikou to a Stoutland. They're going to power up the Stoutland to take a KO on the Sobble. Now, they'll need to put a lot of energy on the Stoutland. They can't do... Okay, they could do a double turbo, but then they would have to do 2 powerful colorless energy, so that double turbo is kind of pointless. So there's 2 powerful colorless energy. They just need 1 more energy, which they attach to the Raikou. They could have attached it to Stoutland. Come on. What are they going to put down there? Possibly another powerful colorless energy. Nope, a capture energy. Okay. Yeah, the Sobble doesn't have anything lowering its damage intake. So 80 damage, they're going to take 2 prizes off of that. Yeah, our opponent is playing very smartly. So got to give him that. I'm going to Marnie. And we will see what we get. Okay, we did not get a Drizzile, which kind of hurts, but we will Heavy Ball. Grabbing another Sobble, that's pretty awesome. So we'll play that one down. We will Quick Ball away the Scoop Up Net. And now let's grab another Drednaw. Or I could grab Radiant Gardevoir. Now I'm going Drednaw. The 20 I don't think is going to make that big of a difference. But getting another... Pokemon V ready is going to make a difference. And we hit heads, KOing the Stoutland in 1 hit. Awesome. Now we've both taken 2 prizes. And even though they have a Raikou, they can't get the 1-hit KO on Drednaw VMAX. So we're looking pretty good right now. They put the Lugia VStar in the active, which I do find interesting. Putting that in the active... means they will be able to get rid of Lake Acuity, which will increase the amount of damage we can take, but that doesn't happen until after the damage. So we will still negate 80 total from the Lugia V-Star. Now, we've already made them discard 2 of their powerful colorless energy. What else are they attaching? I would imagine that's going to be like a double turbo or something. Yeah, they're going to save their energy for the Raikou. They don't want to attach too much to Lugia V. They need to be a little bit better about that. Ooh, playing down the Pumpkaboo now is a nice touch. Getting rid of the Lake Acuity so that they can do, what is that? 240, 260, minus 60, so 200 damage. 180. What'd I miss? I missed something. Maybe Lake Acuity is just bugged. I don't know. So we will play the Melony. Put a Water Energy on the Drednaw V. Draw up. We do get Drizzile. Drizzile can lead us to getting a Lucky Ice Pop, which I kind of really love that for us. So let's go ahead and do that. How much do we need to remove in order to survive next turn? We need to remove... go back. Yes. We need to remove a little bit. Let's see. 3, we need 2 heads. So we need 2 heads on Lucky Ice Pop. Can we get those 2 heads? No, we cannot. We could go for another Drizzile with this Ultra Ball. And I'm going to. I'm being a little greedy here. Just a little bit, but it could seriously change things. If we grab another Drizzile, let's see. Yeah, I don't think the Radiant Gardevoir by itself does enough. Because that would just be the equivalent of 20. So, another Drizzile. Yes. Now, hopefully we can hit heads on this Lucky Ice Pop. We just need 1 heads. 1 heads. Come on, 1 heads. 1 heads. And we get tails. Dang it. Oh, man. G-Max Headbutt. See, this coin flip I don't really care about right now. Yeah, Tails is fine because this Drednaw will be able to get that KO pretty easily. We just need an energy, and it can do the 130 needed just from the Drednaw V side of things. Although this Raikou is getting ready, we would love to be able to get the VMAX ready to go for this. So let's see, we've got one water energy there. Inteleon, is it more worth it to Melony, or is it more worth it? Yep, there's the Lost Vacuum, getting rid of the Lake Acuity. We are negative 60 on their attack, which brings it down to 200, which is enough to get the KO. Kind of too bad, but it is what it is. We only have 180, so yeah, there they go. Doing 180. I must be counting something wrong here. Oh, the double turbo. Duh! The double turbo. So, yeah. Oh well. Opponent selecting prize cards. We will put up the Drednaw V. We will be able to get a KO next turn. They will be able to have this Raikou up and going next turn. Being able to do 240 minus 30 to the Drednaw, bringing it to exactly 210. So that's a little dangerous for our side. We will Inteleon be able to grab a Marnie, a Capacious Bucket, and hope the Marnie gets us a VMAX. And that's really all I can think of doing right now. So there goes the V. We got the Sobble. We don't really need the Sobble down, though, and I'm worried that if I played it down, it would be a little bit too easy of a gust, you know? Although with the Raikou, anything's an easy gust in this deck. So we've got 3 water energy in the deck, 2 there, 5. We've got 2 water energy left. Let's Inteleon and be looking through our deck now. Yes. We will hit all. We've got 3 Marnie, 1 Melony. We do have a VMAX. We have 1 water energy. So I do think the best play for us... We don't have a Capacious Bucket. That changes things. So if I grab the Ordinary Rod and a Marnie... maybe I should have grabbed Irida. We can Ordinary Rod, put in the VMAX, and 2 water energy. And we will Marnie. Let's see what we get. We don't have any way to draw further. So we miss out on the energy, which really hurts. Holy cow, that hurts. We can quick ball away that. We can grab the Radiant Gardevoir, and we can just sit here. End our turn. Oh, missing the 1 energy. We got the VMAX, but we missed the 1 energy. That really hurt. Right now, we're negative 50 on the field here with the Drednaw VMAX and the Radiant Gardevoir doing 190. Lots of damage here. How can we heal up enough? We got the V-Guard energy. We can Serena. Serena will... This is our last Serena. But there's no way we're surviving this, right? Like, there's no way. Well, I don't know why they haven't powered it up yet, but there's no way we're surviving that. So we need to find some Lucky Ice Pops. So let's go ahead and Inteleon. Yes. And I'm just going to grab 2, I think. Because the more we can heal, the better off we'll be. Even with the Lake Acuity, I don't think it'll be enough. So because Raikou is not a Pokemon V, it will only be reduced by 30. So that's 210. We're at 50. This will be 70. Another heads. Beautiful, beautiful. Now, they could just have a boss's orders and the game could be over next turn, which is fine. That's probable, you know. That's most likely what's going to happen. But, okay, we've got 190. We need to hit one more heads. Just one more heads. If this is heads, we survive. It's heads, we survive next turn. Our Drednaw VMAX can survive next turn. This is beautiful. And then we can take the one-hit KO on the Raikou, but then they'll probably just get the Lumineon V ready to go with the Archeops and KO us. So let's just heal up as much as possible. We keep getting heads. This is amazing. Keep going with this heads, please. As many heads as you can give us. Yes! Lucky Ice Pop, putting in the work. This is our last Lucky Ice Pop, too. This is our last one. And boy, do I just hope they don't have a boss's orders, or else all that work was for nothing. Holy cow. Let's G-Max Headbutt, KOing the Lugia V-Star. Even if we get tails. But we get heads. Lots of damage. Oh, man. We will grab our 2 prizes. And this is where I wish we had one more copy of Serena. If we had one more copy, because I believe both of them are in the discard, aren't they? Yes, both of them are in the discard. We could Escape Rope, but that would just put the Raikou on the bench, and they could put the Pumpkaboo or something in the active. Not exactly the best situation for us. We've got an Ultra Ball. Ultra Ball I don't think can search us for anything that we will find useful. Yveltal's coming down. Holy cow. If they get Yveltal ready, they can KO the Drednaw pretty easily. But they also need to get the Raikou ready. But they have this turn and next turn to get this Yveltal ready. What's going on here? Archeops just put 2 Rainbow Energy or Aurora Energy on the Yveltal. It needs to put some energy on the Raikou. Or are they just going full tilt into the Yveltal? They are. They've got the Yveltal ready to go too. That hurts. Oh, they can just retreat. They can just retreat. Oh man, this was such a good match. Such a good match. Gotta give them the thumbs up. Such a good match. Oh man. Really came down to the wire here. Oh. Lugia and Archeops. Such a terrible combo, right? Oh man. But they get the KO. They get their final prize. And they just win. Beautiful. Absolutely beautifully played by my opponent. You know, I was wondering why they weren't powering up the Raikou for so long, and they knew that they needed to get Yveltal going, and then they just KO whatever's in the active. They only had 1 prize left to go, and that's just what they needed to do. So that was a beautiful move by my opponent. They did everything that they needed to get that win, and they did get that win at the end. But Drednaw VMAX still put in the work, negating as much damage as possible to survive as long as possible. Those Lucky Ice Pops healing us so much so that we could keep the fight going was just beautiful. Yeah. Anyways, please like this video, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy what I do here. Hit up the Discord if you want to talk any Jank cards, decks, formats, other TCGs, or whatever the heck you want to talk about. And of course, until next time.